What's up, legends? Today we are opening a massive stack of mail containing cards from the TOPPS Chrome Star Wars Galaxy sets, mostly from the 2022 set, which just came out pretty recently, but a few cards sprinkled in there from 2021 as well. Now, as many of you know, the booster box for the most recent 2022 set is very expensive to open. In fact, you can check out one of those openings that we did in the card here if you want to, but of course it makes more sense generally to go and purchase the singles that you want. So that's what I went and did here, and I'm super excited to open these up with you guys today. Let's do it. Now, if it's your first time here, my name is Luke, and if you like to collect shiny cardboard and chase nostalgia like I do, you're in the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below to come along the collecting journey with me. Well, guys, as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of packages here. Don't even know how much is here right now, but I'm super excited to open these up with you guys, see what Star Wars cards we have. Let's start with this first one, which is actually from Whatnot, and I can actually tell that because it has my little username down there. Now, if you're not familiar, Whatnot is basically the app featuring live streamed auctions where you can bid on different collectibles, including Star Wars cards, and often get some pretty great deals. So we definitely got a few good deals in here, and of course a few times we just paid closer to the market value. But let's see what we have for our first one here from Whatnot. All right, so what we have, oh, okay, this actually is not even from the 2022 set. So like I said, there is a little bit of a mixture here. This one is from the 2021 set, and I know that just because the back looks a little bit different, actually quite a bit different. So we got Speeder Bike Chase, and this is 5 of 50. Let's take a look at which card this is. So yes, we did get some numbered cards in here. And our first one, all right, we got this cool Mojo. This is actually my first Mojo pickup. And this just came up randomly. Some random Whatnot seller was selling it. And yeah, I just had to pick it up. I think I feel like I got this for like 25 bucks. So I feel like it wasn't a bad deal, especially for a 50 and a Mojo. These look super cool. It's definitely not the most popular one of all, but I definitely love the Return of the Jedi movie. It's probably my favorite of the original trilogy, and so yeah, this is just kind of cool seeing Leia kind of speeding around on a speeder bike with Wicket there. Obviously not a scene that we actually saw in the movie, but some of these, that's what I like about some of these artworks, is kind of almost like sort of a reimagining of certain scenes, and sometimes it's kind of like a scene that you didn't actually get to see that probably, you know, could have easily happened. Like this could have easily been what Leia was doing while Luke and Han were getting trapped in the Ewoks trap before they all met up in the Ewok village. So anyway, super excited about this pickup. But yeah, I definitely love pretty much all of the 2021 Galaxy cards, and I don't know, I keep telling myself I want to slowly get at least one numbered card for every card, but we'll see, because it's a pretty ambitious goal, especially with certain ones like the Jedi a la Kurosawa. Anyway, guys, let's keep things rolling. We got another one here. I can also tell this one's from Whatnot because they use the Shippo service, and of course there's my username there. So let's see what we have in our second pickup here. Now, I really can't remember if I mentioned it when I said it earlier, but in case I didn't, make sure you go and use my link in the description below, and you can actually get $10 off your purchase on Whatnot. Definitely an app that I use a ton, usually for Pokemon cards, but I've actually, ever since the Galaxy 2022 set came out, I've really been buying a ton of stuff. Pretty much exclusively have been buying Star Wars cards because there have been some decent deals out there. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. Oh, all right, we got the cover art, the refractor. So even in just the regular refractor, this one, which is called Star Wars, it's actually still pretty valuable. I think around maybe like $15 to $20 still on eBay, maybe even more than that. But yeah, I feel like we had to pick this up when I saw it. I guess we won't take all these out of their top loaders, but all right, we also got Luke Skywalker. I gotta love the Luke artworks. Luke Skywalker in action, just the regular base refractor, but a really cool one. I love that it's kind of a just kind of white background there. It doesn't have any color, and so it does a really good job of reflecting the light there. And next up we got Solo Investigates Refractor. Nice reference to Empire Strikes Back. They're trying to see, why is the cave moving? So yes, I am actually probably going to do a master set of all of the base refractors for 2022. And so yeah, whenever I see especially some of the ones I like a lot come up on whatnot, I've been picking those up slowly. So we'll see if a couple more like that in here. Next up we got this one from Beach City Collectibles. And this one is another whatnot pickup. So, oh yeah, this one's a crazy pickup here. All right, so this one, I'll be honest, part of this I kind of bid on by accident because I thought I was bidding on a bunch of base refractors. It turns out most of them I think are just the regular base cards, and so I don't do this very often, but because I had misunderstood, I did reach out and ask if they would cancel my order for this part of it, and they were actually willing to do it, but they said, hey, we're going to send you the cards anyway. So that was really very kind of them. So if I'm not mistaken, most of these should just be, yes, the regular base cards, but some cool ones that I don't even think I have even seen, like this Wicket right here. Got Trudgeon, got the X-Wings, Wedge Antilles. Oh, that's a banger right there. Got the Luke Skywalker assembles his lightsaber. I can't remember if I even had pulled that one in our opening. Yeah, there's so many in here and they're kind of stuck together. Yeah, I feel like these penny sleeves are kind of sticking, which is interesting. Got Weequay. What is this one? Boba Fett. Ambushed. Got Finn. Alright, I think that's the Princess and the Jedi. Excuse me, the Jedi and the Princess. My mistake. Whoops. Dang. So some really cool ones. Again, the artwork from these sets is just incredible. So even just getting to see the regular cards is pretty cool. I probably could do a master set of just the regular base cards after this little pickup here. Got Bounty Hunters, Answer the Emperor's Call. Yep, I'm starting to get to know a lot of these names. Emperor's Power, the Smuggler Han Solo, Stormtroopers are patrolling the cantina, and we got even more Bounty Eve Classic, Wookiees, another Han and Chewie card. What is this one? A card Game of Chance, Ben Kenobi. Yeah, a lot of cool ones. So if you guys haven't seen an opening of Star Wars Galaxy, then, you know, here you're getting to see a lot of the artworks. But wait, we're not even done with this pickup here, because we actually do have some cards in here. It looks like we have some of the base sketch variations, base card sketch variation, yeah. It's got Hera Syndulla, that's a cool one, but definitely can see some whitening on the side there. One of the Bad Batch, that's Wrecker, that's right. Weequay, Leia. I do need these for my master set, so that will definitely help out quite a lot. But there's definitely at least one card in here that I'm really excited to show you that was not from this original a lot. I actually had purchased two things from them. So a single card plus all these extra ones. All right, we got Bosk, Cobb Vanth, Wedge Antilles, Trudgeon, I forget his name. Okay, we're getting down to one more card here, but first we got Greedo. That's pretty cool. I like that one in the base sketch variation. But we actually do have one numbered here, numbered 44 of 150. Ooh, look at this one. We've got an awesome Vader Atomic Refractor. The atomics are numbered out of 150, and oh man, that's a sick one. And I love how it fills the whole screen right here, being landscape. That's pretty cool. This one's called Stormtroopers Swarm Darth Vader, I believe. Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder what's causing the stormtroopers to swarm Darth Vader, because they're supposed to be on his side, obviously. And of course, that would be a mistake for anyone to do. All right, guys, so we got 2 numbered on the books right now. Let's find another one from this pile to open up next. Let's do one that's not from Whatnot. We do have some from, actually that one's from Whatnot too. I remember that's from Canada. Okay, here's one. Yeah, so some of these were from eBay. Most of them, I feel like all of the numbered ones that I've found are probably from eBay, which is a good place to get them on the secondary market. In general, I don't really recommend opening up this box because it's just super expensive to do, and it's generally probably a better value to go and just purchase the singles online. Definitely was fun to open, but yeah, I just can't justify opening anymore at this point. Let's see what we have from our eBay pickup. Oh, nice. Okay, we got one of the vintage inserts, and this is one, I don't like all of them, but I actually did grow up, actually remember specifically going to Blockbuster and renting the Droids TV show little VHS. I don't even know, I don't remember if they ever actually aired that on TV. They must have, but I never saw it. So we actually went to Blockbuster and picked up that VHS and watched it. So we got a numbered 19 out of 99, which is the green border. And yeah, this is one that I do like because it features, of course, C-3PO and R2-D2. I really like this art style a lot. Of course, it's directly from the animation style from the TV show itself. Just want to get a better look at that because I think it's really, really cool looking. Yeah, love that. Now, there actually are a few in this lot that I did actually just open up briefly just because I wanted to make sure that the card came in decent condition. And in general, you actually do want to do that with eBay because for trading cards, I believe they only have a three-day window that even if the person doesn't accept returns, that you can actually still potentially get a refund from the order if something is messed up. So in general, you do want to do that. So I actually have to show you something that's a little bit unfortunate because I actually did purchase this one, another, probably the other of the two vintage inserts that I really like. So this card is sick. I love this one. It's kind of featuring, I think, maybe the first appearance of Boba Fett. I don't know if this was in the Droids TV show or maybe it may have even been in the Star Wars Holiday Special, which I've actually never seen. But I gotta show you something, guys. This came completely creased up, and so it's a good thing that I had opened this up because I don't always do this. I don't always open cards within that 3-day period, but this is one of those times I'm glad I did because yeah, it was damaged. Fortunately, the seller was very understanding, was willing to give me a refund for it. And so yeah, but I'm really sad about that because this is I actually got a good deal on it. First of all, it's numbered and I really like this one a lot, so I'm still gonna need to pick up another copy of that anyway. But let's keep things rolling. I don't even know what to do next. Let's check this one right here. This looks like another non-Whatnot pickup, so an eBay pickup, in other words. We've got another numbered. I peeked the title of this one. This one is one of the ones I'm most excited about today. So this one is actually probably within my top 5 favorite cards in this entire set. Now, if you know the names of the cards, you already know which artwork this is, but we have the 150, Atomic, Luke, and Yoda. Oh man, this artwork is so cool. I don't know, something about it reminds me of like a Peter Pan storybook artwork sort of thing. I don't know where I'm even getting that from, but it just, yeah, it just looks so cool. Just in the jungle, Luke doing his original training with Yoda on Dagobah. So Yoda and Luke Skywalker numbered 16 out of 150. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite pickups so far for this set. So we'll stick those with our numbered hits. Got quite a few already. Let's pick something else up here. Got this one. So this is a seller. I recognize the card plugs. They're actually a Canadian Whatnot seller, which you got to watch out for that because they are going to charge more for shipping. But in this case, I think it was worth it for some of the pickups we got. So let's see what we have for this one. And they actually include the receipt, so we'll check it out. Oh, I think I know what this is. So this is actually one of the only times, or actually, yeah, it's the only time that I actually purchased a pack from Star Wars Galaxy 2022 to open on Whatnot. Now, it's not necessarily the worst idea because, again, to buy a whole box is $300 at the very least, and that's only if you're lucky. It's going to be worth way more in the future. But anyway, I was actually able to purchase a pack for only $12 from this seller right here, and so that was actually a really great deal. I'm pretty sure that's what this is at least. So if I'm not mistaken, we should basically just have the pulls from that particular opening. And yeah, so I unfortunately didn't really pull anything from what I remember, but it was still, again, a really good deal to open. So we got this Ewok concept art. We got the Bosk, so that was our refractor from there. And what else do we have? Is this? Oh, they must have thrown in some other cards because we got 2 Bosk refractors. We got a Wookiee's. Chewbacca's Anguish. Sorry, I was going to say a Wookiee's Wrath. That's a different one. Chewbacca's Anguish. We got Empire at War, one of the Gameplay Galaxy arts. Again, another one I'll definitely need. And then our base cards. This is a really cool one. I love this one. A Galaxy Within Grasp. That would be a pretty sweet one to own in a numbered refractor. So yeah, obviously nothing crazy in that one, but it was a really good deal to open a pack. And of course, from there, it's just the luck of the draw, unfortunately, which is why, in general, I just recommend going ahead and purchasing the cards you want on the secondary market. Well, next up, we have another one from Whatnot here. Now, we've already pulled a lot of the numbered cards. I don't know how many more we have left, but yeah, it looks like we do actually have another one in here, though. First of all, we did get this little original concept art. Oh, that's pretty cool. Slave 1. And that's crazy. I mean, obviously this is the original concept, so I don't know if it's accurate, but look at the scale of Boba Fett compared to his ship there. So that's a really cool one. Got vintage Star Wars. Hey, at least we got the just regular version of this card in a good condition, so definitely would have needed that for the master set. Another concept art. We have the Sand People, or whatever they call them. Oh my gosh, what is it? The Tusken Raiders. I feel like they changed it up on us when the prequel trilogy came out. They started calling them Tusken Raiders. And then for our numbered pickup here, we do have another base sketch card variation, which is, it's kind of cool. We'll see what it is, but 17 out of 50. So what we have is Greedo, the gangster himself, in the purple. So it's numbered out of 50, which has the purple border. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep this one for sure, but it was a numbered one that was on Whatnot, which you don't always see. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I do kind of like the art style of these, just the black and white versions of these, the sketch card variations. So we're definitely not done yet, but real quick before we get too much further, I actually want to give a quick shout out to my friend Ivan over at Collect 3D. Now he has this really cool company where he creates these nice little stands for graded cards. He does them for PSA. Of course, this is his Beckett version, and I really just like these stands a lot. They come in some different colors. There's the yellow there. Here is the green. So you can kind of color match your cards if you want to. Unfortunately, I don't have any graded Star Wars cards to show you today, so we just got Pokemon. But anyway, I just wanted to shout out him because I really like these cases and these stands quite a lot, and want to make sure you guys know about them. And Ivan has graciously agreed to give you guys a 10% discount if you guys decide to pick them up. So make sure you use my link in the description below and my code LEGEND to get 10% off from Collect 3D. And by the way, the reason I wanted to shout out Ivan in this particular video is because he's actually a very big Star Wars fan, a big Star Wars card collector. In fact, if you go check out his Instagram, he actually just posted that he has collected all of the portrait cards. So you know how they have the Luke Skywalker, the Vader, the Obi-Wan, I think Yoda is another one. They have all of those that look really unique. I forget who the artist is, but he's collected all of them in the wave numbered parallel. So they look really cool together as a set, and that's pretty impressive of him to pick those up. But anyway, guys, here we have another Whatnot pickup. We've got a few cards here. I think these are just maybe regular refractors, but some really cool ones. We've got a Galaxy Within Grasp refractor. Oh, and I was wrong. We actually do have a numbered one. This is what is it? The Battle with the Dianalga. I literally had no idea what the name of this this creature was. The trash compactor monster is all I knew it as. So yeah, Battle with the Dianalga. 7 out of 75. So that features the Prism refractor, which I don't always love, but I've actually, I don't know, something about with this set, I've actually been appreciating them a lot more. So that is a very nice one. Oh, and we got a big one here. Look at that. Luke assembles his lightsaber. This is a very popular one, and I'm pretty sure there's a bounty out on the Super Fractor for this particular card. I believe it's TOPPS Sports. He's looking for this. Not gonna lie, if I happen to pull that one, I probably wouldn't even sell it to him. It's such a cool one. Got Vader in the background there. And this is actually interesting because this card is kind of based on a scene that was a deleted scene for Return of the Jedi. It actually probably would have been a cool thing to include in the movie, but there's a scene where it actually shows Luke first constructing his green lightsaber after losing his father's original one. But you can see there we got the base refractor for this one, and this is also one that's kind of actually worth a little bit because of how popular it is. I don't know, guys. We could maybe speculate, could this one be the Jedi All Kurosawa for the 2022 set? I don't know. It's definitely a popular one, but you can let me know what you think in the comments below. I know that this one is super popular, and again, the Star Wars concept art, yeah, that's another one that's been very popular. So I don't know. I don't know which one will come out on top in the end. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below. But there's some really great ones in here. Oh, and I forgot our last one for this lot. We actually got the regular base refractor for the Yoda and Luke Skywalker. Really, really cool one again. Do want to make sure you guys get a chance to see that one in all its glory right there without the sleeve on and everything. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Yeah, I'll be honest, pretty much any one that features Luke Skywalker in it, I'm going to be collecting because he is probably my favorite character, probably of all time, to be honest. All right, let's check out this one next. We got the standard eBay envelope, so hopefully they came in good condition still. You definitely can get away with using envelopes, and as long as you package them correctly on the inside. So let's see how they did. Yeah, so these ones honestly just came up as a deal, so I had to go ahead and snag it. Yeah, so actually the main one that I was eyeing, even though I had already purchased it from Whatnot, I wanted to get another copy of this card because this one had some really nice centering on it. So I don't know, maybe this would be a nice one to grade. We'll see, we'll look at that later. And since this seller had some other ones up for auction, I went ahead and just purchased these. Sorry, not for auction, for buy it now. So yeah, we didn't have the Boba Fett or the Chewie portrait cards. So again, these are the ones that my buddy Ivan over at Collect 3D, he's purchased all of the ways for these, which is just so cool. Man, guys, I cannot believe we're not done yet. Still got a few left here. I've just been on a buying rampage on eBay and on whatnot. So actually, I think I may have won a giveaway. So I think that's what this is. So I don't even know if this contains any Star Wars Galaxy cards, but we'll take a quick look. So that's another thing I'll note. Not only can you get some steals and deals on whatnot, but it's actually very common to win giveaways on there because they make it really easy. You really just have to click a button and be present, and if you're on whatnot enough, you'll definitely win every once in a while. I've won like, I don't know, definitely over 10 times already between our Pokemon and Star Wars streams that I join. So it looks like some of these Book of Boba Fett cards, kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't really go after this set because I just don't really love this style of trading card as much, where it's kind of more just pictures and photography. But yeah, it is what it is. The Armorer, Emily Swallow. We got this. That's cool. I do like the concept arts though. I do enjoy those. Rancor on the loose. Yeah, the Book of Boba Fett was okay. I enjoyed it because I just love Star Wars, but it definitely, I don't know, we probably could have done without it. We probably could have done with having Boba Fett's backstory be a little bit more of a mystery. Alright, well, we're down to our last 4 packages. Let me know if anybody has been keeping count of how many packages we've opened. I certainly don't even know. Probably should have done that beforehand, but anyway, just been holding out all this stuff and waiting to open it with you guys. So, right here, ooh, we got some nice ones, so I can already tell. These appear to be just the base refractors, but we do got some good ones. Luke Skywalker, of course, gotta have that one. And we also have the Skywalkers, which is kind of cool. That one was also in, I believe, the 2021 set, but it probably had a different name. But you do have, I guess, all the Skywalkers, the whole Skywalker family, happy family in there, on top of a base card sketch variation for, what is his name? Dang it. Sorry guys, I'm not caught up on Bad Batch, so I don't remember all the names. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention this card here, which I did already open. I actually ordered this a while back, but this is one that is from the 2021 set. I actually do happen to really like the global posters because honestly, a lot of these cards remind me of the posters for Star Wars, and it kind of brings back a little bit of that nostalgia for me because they kind of have that painted, kind of hand created look to them. So we actually have the 50 of 50. What do they call that? The is this the Omega, I guess? Whatever. So this one is kind of interesting. Polrut Jedi, the Polish poster, very unique for Return of the Jedi. Yeah, definitely one of the more unique ones. I wouldn't say my favorite of all of them, but I did like that I was able to get a good deal on the purple version of it. So yeah, another eBay pickup right there. Okay, so most of these don't even have the receipts with them, but this one does. So we'll go ahead and show it so you can see whether or not I actually got a deal on it or not. I think some of them I got deals on, some of them maybe not. So got one for 11 bucks, 7 bucks, 9, and 4 and 3. So I'm guessing that these are just going to be base refractors. So I probably paid a lot for a couple of them. Oh, look there, we got yet another one of these cards. Yeah, I mean, it's just such a great card that whenever I see one come up, I think this is the one I paid the most for, which I think was still, I wouldn't say like a major deal, but a decent pickup. Oh, this is one here that I really like. Yeah, this probably is actually my favorite of the concept arts because it literally looks like an art piece in and of itself. Got Luke, Han, and Leia featured on there. Yeah, this is one I definitely wouldn't mind picking up in a numbered parallel. Yeah, we got another Luke and Yoda refractor there. All right, we got a Vader refractor here. This is a pretty sweet one as well. This one's called Lord Vader Readies His Ship. And this is one here that I also do intend to pick up in a numbered parallel, but I feel like it's very underrated. I'm surprised that this car is not getting more love than it has. We got Ben Kenobi, just the regular refractor. But yeah, I think this artwork is fantastic. It doesn't have like a lot of space for the refractor on there, but I don't know. I just think it's really great. Got that one. All right, this one appears to be I think this is a eBay pickup. Yep. So most likely a numbered. Yes, it is. Oh, this one's cool. Yeah, there's actually a few great Chewbacca artworks in this set, but this one is actually by far my favorite one. We have a Wookiee's Wrath, and he is just owning all of those stormtroopers right there. This one is super sweet. Numbered 87 out of 150. All right, we actually have one more package here, but stay tuned because I actually have saved my very best for last, which is actually a card I already opened. Let's find out what we have for our second to last pickup here. And this is one that I think is pretty cool, kind of from at least inspired by The Empire Strikes Back. Of course, this is a scene that really never happened. I think this is probably Han, and he's kind of running from the probe droids. Now, I don't think that ever actually happened in the movie. He pretty much just shot down the one probe droid at the beginning of the movie, and that was it. But definitely a cool one, 113 out of 150, and I just like this art style a lot, the kind of 80s, 90s comic book look to it. And I thought the fact that it's on an ice planet, I thought the cracked ice look would be a nice one for this card. Well guys, like I said, we have saved the very best for last. This next card is quite possibly my favorite card from the entire set. I don't know, it's definitely a tough one between this one and Luke assembles his lightsaber, but let me show you what it is. We have the Skywalker Legacy 5 out of 75. This card is just awesome. I just love it. It has Luke in it, and it kind of features young Anakin Skywalker kind of overshadowing him in a way. I don't know, something about this artwork, it just is really cool to me. And to be honest, I don't usually love the prism refractors, the 75 ones, but something about this one, it just really, it really works. I don't know, maybe it's just the way the symmetry is. I feel like sometimes like the lines for the prism refractor, they just are kind of off, but this one is like perfectly aligned in the center. As you can see how it kind of goes down like that. Yeah, I really love this car a lot, and I actually picked it up from a guy that I met through Whatnot, not actually from Whatnot, so that was a really cool to make that deal. And actually I was able to trade one of my numbered refractors that I had pulled from the box that I didn't really care to keep, and so yeah, that was able to contribute towards at least a portion of the value of this. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting to see these pickups from the Star Wars Galaxy sets. I've just been really loving picking these up. Hope you guys have been picking up some cool ones as well. Now, if you like the Star Wars Galaxy sets, I think you won't want to miss one of our openings of the 2022 set, which you'll see on screen now. Be sure and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below to support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And lastly, I just want to let you know that no matter what you're going through, you are not alone. God is with you and He loves you, and we do too. I'll catch you guys next time.